Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Ponzu. Welcome back to another video. Wow, has Chantal been catching heat today, am I right? I do know what goes on in this video. Essentially, she says, hey, I took the cat back, and she's not super happy about it. How would I know? Well, I looked at Twitter and saw these community posts, and yeah, girlie is not happy. With that said, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we? Again.
Hi guys, so I'm here to give you a update on the cat situation. I'm doing a video because I want to insert some video of the cat. So you guys know that we found a kitten in the park. It was by itself. It wasn't with any other kittens. It wasn't, you know, we didn't see a mom anywhere, anything like that. So in haste, I collected the kitten because I
Didn't help yourself, and even though you had tons of people in your chat telling you not to do it, you went ahead and did it anyways.
felt really bad for it. It was really hot. It was panting. It was severely malnourished. When I held it, I could feel like rattling in its lungs. So we decided to take it to a vet. The vet looked over the cat. It had, you know, they said, thank God you found the kitten because, or like they said, basically like it was meant to be that you found the kitten because the kitten would have died if it had not, you know, been seen.
So I do have a question. Is there any sort of, you know, paperwork or anything to show that this is what happened, or no?
They gave it antibiotic pain treatment because it has infections in its lungs and in its nether regions. So it's just in bad shape. It hasn't eaten since like in a while.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Why are we calling it an it? It's a boy. We know it's a boy. She confirmed that it's a boy. That's a little bit weird.
It was just in really bad shape. So we had it completely looked over, treated. We're given antibiotics to give twice a day. How
Did you guys see that eye roll that she usually does whenever she's lying? Let me play that back.
So we had it completely looked over, treated. We're given antibiotics to give twice a day. So basically, after getting online, buying all the supplies, I kind of felt like we kind of talked it over, and we felt like, you know, what if it does have a mom? Maybe we should see about the mom. I don't know.
Not before you collected a bunch of money for the cat, though. We didn't think about that one now, did we, girlie? Just because you private did the live stream doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Don't know how accurate it is, but I did hear $600. Could be wrong.
Anyways, long story short, we went back to the park and there is a mom. The mom looks also malnourished and not in good condition.
I mean, if you did the absolute bare minimum, you might have been able to find her. Who would have ever seen that one coming?
But I don't know if it is right, if we're able to just snatch cats off the streets, you know? I don't know. I'm not in Canada. I'm in a different country.
There's this amazing thing that you can do. I don't know if you've heard about it yet in the 21st century, but it's called the internet. You can, like, search stuff up on there to see. You're welcome.
And I have to take that into account as well. So I will insert some videos of us here. We found the mom for the baby, and immediately it started nursing. The cat, the vet said, is 8 weeks, so you know it's still nursing on its mom though. So alhamdulillah, we found the mom. I'm so happy.
That's the first thing you probably should have done or something.
Here's the videos. All right, so here is the mom. I don't know where she was earlier, but she's reunited with her kitten. So yeah, all is well, except that I'm still worried about the health of the kitten and the cat. So
I mean, do your research, but if you can, take both mom and kitten to the vet to go get them checked out. If it's, you know, that big of an issue, you know, with that allegedly $600 that you took from your live stream for the cat. But, you know, anyways,
any donations that we received, we will still put towards feeding this little family. So if you'd like to still, you know, it'll still be Bruce Lee, our little cat, but it'll just be in the park.
How I think this is going to go, she's going to spend maybe $20 on it and then hope everyone forgets like they usually do. So
So yeah, we will still come daily to give the antibiotics and everything like that, and take care of the cat and feed the mom, give them water. It looks like the cat is still nursing despite being about 8 weeks, as what the vet said. So yeah, here's just some really cute footage of the kitten nursing. Now when we did take the kitten out of the carrier, it didn't want to leave, and then you know, eventually found the mom. The mom is very cute and so is the kitten. I can't get over how adorable that is. I really hope they're gonna be okay.
I'm saying, because you know, you traumatized that poor cat the second that you started taking it.
In the Kuwait heat and, you know, the harsh conditions of being outside. I didn't mean anything nefarious or bad from, you know, doing this. I just wanted the kitten to get...
Do you mean you had people in your chat screaming at you that this was a bad idea, and what did you do? You did it anyways, and guess what? We're here.
Checked out and taken care of, and you know, I really wish I could save every cat I see. I really do, but that's not the reality. And anytime I do anything like this, we just have good intentions. So yeah, enjoy.
Alrighty, here is a very, very, very long video about the cats, which is very cute, but no thank you personally. I will say though that they are really cute though. Like, look at them, they're so cute.
So we gave the very hungry mom some food and some water, and I think that's honestly the best thing. You know, maybe the cat will have diseases or something that we don't know about yet. I am kind of worried about Juice. I think, you know, we were a bit impulsive taking the cat.
No. There was no we in this situation. You were. You were the one that was insisting on going. You were the one that was telling your man to go. You were the one that was ignoring every single comment that he read out loud saying not to take the cat. You were. And
I'm not even sure if we're really allowed to do that, so I just don't want to go there. And I just feel like it has a mom. This is the best thing for now. I do want to say, for the very miserable people who, you know, were just so awful and hateful when we were trying to do something good, have the nerve to sit there and claim that I'm an animal abuser.
Oh, did you not step on a cat out in public and laugh about it whenever it yelped, or am I misremembering that too?
Have the nerve to complain when you see cats when I'm out and about. If we're ever out and about and you see a starving cat or you see a dead kitten on the street.
Oh, of course, because every single time, now it's our fault. And I did want to clarify, there is nothing wrong with feeding the cats. Okay, great. It was the way that you were grifting for the money to buy the cat food that was the problem.
You have no right to complain about that, because you complain when you see that and I can't do anything about it. And then when I try to do something nice, you complain and you know, say you're going to mass report, blah, blah, blah.
You ripped a cat away from his mother to make content out of it, and allegedly, don't know this for sure, to, you know, get donations, and then at the end of the day, dump him off.
It's actually really sad, and then you have the nerve to say that I'm the animal abuser.
Of course not. It's never my fault. It's everyone else's fault, and I'm always in the right. Yeah, no. God forbid. We don't want to rip a cat away from his mother for content. Don't forget, allegedly, money!
For those of you who sent donations to PayPal, I didn't make all kinds of money like people think. If you,
Alrighty, then show us. It shouldn't be too hard. It's the very basic, like, bare minimum photo editing.
Want your money back? Let me know. I'll be happy to refund it. Let me know either way if you want it refunded. You can send me a message on there if you want the money to go towards the cat still, because we have the antibiotics already, the food, and what I'm gonna do is go to the park and still give the antibiotics, because that will give the cat another chance at, you know, more of a chance at life. I'm gonna still do my best to, you know, buy supplies for the cat, like feed the cat, feed the mom, go give them water, every day, try to help them in the park directly.
Alrighty, well, I have another question. Are we going to be doing it for all the cats or just these two? Because if you're going to be going through all that trouble, you might as well just go ahead and do everyone, right?
That's all I can do right now, you know? So
She is seething, and it probably didn't get any better after she got off because of those community posts I showed at the beginning. Ooh.
yeah, you know, Kuwait has rules in place about, you know, taking cats off the street because of the reason that they could have diseases, all this and that. I get that. I respect it.
So feel like it's just common knowledge at this point that you shouldn't be doing that. Just saying.
I wasn't aware of that. But I don't really have anything else to say. Those of you who were kind and supportive and, you know, cared about the kitten, thank you so much. But yeah, it did have a mom, so I was wrong about that. So I'm kind of happy that it's back with its mom, but I'm still sad that, you know, it has a mom, but the cat, as the vet said, was like on death's door if we hadn't intervened, you know?
Could be true, but also I will wait for the vet paperwork because we still have not seen that yet.
So, I mean, the cat was by itself. I don't see any other kittens. I think that might be the only cat in the litter. There was no other kittens. Even when we went and looked again around the whole park, there were no other kittens. So that must be the only one in the litter. And that or the other ones have passed away. That's very possible. Like I said, we've seen many deceased kittens, and I just find it diabolical that people hate me so bad, and I can never do anything right, that you're willing to
How much my eyes have been rolling, do not be surprised if I open up my own bowling alley at this point.
wish death on a kitten. Like,
What are you talking about? No.
basically, because if we hadn't brought it to the vet, it probably wouldn't have lived. Like, that's what the vet said, you know? And for people saying I don't bring my own cat to the vet, yes, we do.
A second, this one's going to be a lot of talking points. You give her a hormone shot for whenever she goes into heat instead of getting her spayed. Whenever you got her spayed, why didn't you keep the cone on even though the vet said to keep it on? Whenever that happened, allegedly, why did her stitches come open because you didn't keep the cone on?
We bring our cats to the vet. Y'all need to stop. It's really crazy. It's really sad. Like, I can't get over how evil people are.
Exactly. I hate it when people step on cats and laugh. Oh wait, that was you.
But you know what? Whatever. Stay that way. You're not getting any of my attention anymore. So the cat's with the mom.
Getting none of my attention, except for your money though, because you sent it to me.
I don't know how to refund super chats. YouTube takes a percentage automatically, so I will still use that towards helping these cats out as much as I can. If you want something else content wise, you know, with your donated money, just let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. That's all I can say. Okay, so that's it. See you guys later.
Alrighty, that is it from Little Miss Victim today. So with that all said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.